Hello and welcome back to another chapter in the Long Live the Queen saga or campaign here in the restoration of Erathia. Last time we finished the homecoming mission, and this time our mission is called Guardian Angels. Our landing has confirmed both our rumors and fears. With the death of my father, Erathia's lands are being greedily divided by her neighbors. I don't think that has changed. But the goal of this mission is... to win, you must capture all enemy towns and castles and defeat all enemy heroes. Your heroes will be limited to the 12th level in this scenario, but your 8 strongest heroes will travel with you to the final scenario of this campaign, huh? So this is only like a 3-missioned campaign. Alright, well fine. I mean, if that's what it is. The odd thing is though, I believe we were allowed to take 6 heroes with us from Homecoming, so now we can have 8. I mean, that's quite a lot. Now, I know this campaign, so 8 is a lot, and I don't think we're even gonna attempt that, but we'll have to see. First we have to choose a bonus though, and we'll do so. We can choose for some angels, some zealots, or the spell prayer. But I believe 1 angel though, or 3 zealots. 1 angel though is freaking amazing. Now, and I believe that most of our heroes actually do have the prayer spell already. So we're gonna start out with an angel. I mean, even the scenario is called Guardian Angels already. So yeah, I think that is the most fitting. So yeah, let us commence.
Pressing toward Erathia's capital of Stedwick, we have encountered peasants talking of Fairfeather, a town to the north. Though surrounded, it has withstood the Nyan invasion. Reports are unconfirmed, but these peasants believe angels watch over the town. Angels have been spotted in Erathia before. During the Cregan infestation, scattered reports told of winged beings massacring large Cregan forces. Either the angels have returned, or they never left. How long Fairfeather can last against the Nyan and Cregan onslaught is unknown. If Fairfeather falls, a potential ally may be lost.
A potential ally may be lost. Right, well, a potential ally may be lost, huh? I also think it's quite fitting that they called this town Fairfeather, to be honest. I mean, if anything, you know, feather angels, huh? Besides, we know that angels are in this world because we had them in the very first level. So what are you talking about, rumors? We know it. It's a fact. We had them ourselves. Alright, let's start the campaign. So, we must reach Fairfeather before the Nyan and Eofol forces. If we can show our support, then we should be able to convince the angels to help us in reclaiming Erathia. We must secure this area before we can move on to Stedwick. Alright. So here we are. Oh, it's not even our 6 heroes, it's our 4 heroes. Loinis, Rosic the dog, Adelaide, and Cuthbert. Yeah, all 4 mages. Right. Now, I wasn't really sure about it, but yeah. I thought we would carry over our artifacts, but you know, after finishing the level, I was like, actually, that would totally not make sense if that was the case. So, yeah, here we are, only with our starting troops. And, oh, so it's Adelaide who is determined the leading hero. I guess that makes sense in a way, as she probably has the most stats. Also, she's like the most amazing mage, because she has the 3 magics already. I mean, imagine if we would get like pathfinding and earth magic. That would be bonkers, you know. Yeah, that would really be bonkers. Alright, you know what? Let us first, because right now nothing has happened, let us first check what spells we can cast, so we can do like some scouting of the surrounding before we decide where to go. Because I think that would be a very, very smart thing to do here. Now, we can cast the View Earth spell, I might as well. Reveals the location of all resources to the caster. Yes? Would you mind casting this actually? I mean, what's the issue? Oh yeah, of course I need to do it like this, right? Right, okay, so this sulfur there. It doesn't show the mines though, it only shows the raw resources, but in general, I'm pretty sure that there's a gold mine over here, a gem pond there, a mercury house over here and over here. I mean, usually they stack the resources that are close to a specific mine also right next to it, so excuse me. Look, see, they have her resources over there as well. It is a rather small world as well. Let me see. Yeah, look, see, the whole map actually fits on this one screen. Right, okay, so now that we've cast that, you actually know more. Gives you exact numbers of wandering monsters and tell you if they would be willing to join your hero. Ah, that's nice to know. However, that's the View Earth spell. We've just cast that. Do you know anything else? Yeah, you do. You have View Air. Oh, that's also quite a nice one. I wonder what you have, though. No, you don't have anything else. So we're also gonna cast View... Oops, that was a misclick. I did not intend to click on that. Derp. Right, we're gonna cast View Air here. And we can see that there's not that many more artifacts out there. Few in the underground. Quite a few over here. So if we're going to explore... Well, these are further away. We want the closest ones. Alright, I think it is time. You are also gonna cast... View... what was it called again? Visions? Yeah, Visions. You're also gonna cast this. Right click on an enemy to view them. One angel. The creatures are willing to join us! Right, that's good to know. Adelaide, the first thing you will do is go and have these creatures, as they're called, join you. On the other hand, you're the one with an angel right now. If anybody would be... Here, 19 harpies. They're in the mood for a fight. They are willing to join us, but we don't want that. These are... Wow, that is a pretty nice spell, to be honest. 19, 21. They want to join us. I feel we should grab these first and foremost. So, yeah. Yes, of course we want to accept. What is that for a question? Now, I do know this level a little bit. So, what we'll do is... Ooh, these are also willing to join us. Look at this. Yes, we want them. And these are also willing to join us. But first, we're gonna liberate the town of Fairfeather. Nice. Now we are with the town. And look at this, man. Oh, wow. We can already recruit another angel. Of course, we're gonna do that. So now we have 4 angels, you know. Very first turn in the whole battle, and already we're loaded up with powerful creatures. How could this go wrong, alright? Now, I know one thing, we're gonna start with building a town hall. You know, we do need the money. I mean, if we can build angels every week, then this is gonna be an expensive affair. I can tell you that much. Furthermore, another angel. Now, there's 2 things. Or we go for this one, or we go for the angel. The angel, I'm pretty sure, is not gonna leave that spot, and he's not gonna change his mind, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go to this Redwood Observatory and explore the map. Oh, look, and even they are willing to join us. Those are archangels, man. Wow. I mean, archangels. And look at this, by the way. We've pretty much uncovered the entire realm over here. So, if anything is about to go down, we will be able to see this. Now, yeah, let's head out and grab these archangels. And then I think Adelaide is going to make a... Ooh. Two are... Oh! Wow. Alright, it's time that we swoop in. Okay, Loines. Loines actually has more units, so... Why don't you grab a few of these chests and then go after the shield and then continue over here. Besides, am I seeing this right, or are all the resource nodes already claimed by the enemy? I mean, that's not really a good thing. Besides, you know what? We're not gonna go backwards and then forwards. We're gonna push forward straight away. And I don't fear these troglodytes at all, so... No. What? Insulted by your refusal of their offer, the monsters attack! Monsters they are! Well, I'll tell you one thing. We happen to have a large selection of spells to our disposal. Bye! Oh, that's good, man. I like this. Alright, well, give them another, you know, we'll try and see. Alright, maybe we won't try and see if we can kill them with arrows. Magic arrows, that is. Oh, yeah. 110 experience. Doesn't really count, but... Now, we could go for experience, and I think we should do so. I mean, the other thing is, you know, we're in a real tight squeeze for money with angels being readily available to us. So it would be a valid choice to go for money. But he also has learning, so... Or I don't even know if it's learning, but he gets more XP, let's put it like that. So, yes, we're gonna choose this. And then we're gonna go after the Shield of Dwarven Lords, which gives you 2 defense. Alright, not bad. Lots of... familiars, huh? Right, we'll kill you, and then hopefully we can also snatch this mercury mine afterwards. Oops. This is bad. This is very bad, though. Yeah, do clump up, please. Oops, that is even worse. Wow, you instantly reach our archers. And I didn't even have a chance to do anything, really, right? So... Wow. Alright. We're gonna cast a spell first. It's gonna be this one. It's gonna kill all of them. Then we're gonna kill you lot, if we manage to do so. Yes. And then we're gonna shoot and see what happens. Well, I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna die now. However, what we could do is, rather than wasting all our magic points, what we could also do is try and see... Besides, do you see how clever they position themselves? We cannot reach them by 1 tile. That's clever AI positioning. In any case, what we're gonna do is... We could go and protect our archers, or we could bait them. I think we're just gonna defend and then kill them. Right, we didn't lose anything, but a little bit of mana. But we did kill them, and we can still snatch this. We're not gonna... well, lots of infernal troglodytes. Well, we could go after this. I mean, I don't mind snatching up all the artifacts. And there's also experience in there. Rosic. You are near the harpies. A pack of harpy hags. Your spell power is quite good. Let me take a look at your spells before we decide to do this. I need combat spell. You do have mass slow. However, is that gonna be enough for you to keep them at bay? If we do this, it's gonna be a rough one. I mean, we could try mass slow twice. Real slow. The thing is, though, I believe that their speed is 4, and there as well. So he doesn't get the first attack. So the Harpy Hags, I don't know if they'll see. This is a gamble, but if they are split up like the Familiars were, then we're pretty much, well, you know, then it's over. So even though I don't really like doing this, what we're gonna do with the Rosic is you're gonna claim these chests and then move up there, you know. So you can claim these resource thingies. In fact, I won't even be able to reach that, not even if you go straight for that. It would be rather nice if we managed to get these. Those gems, man. I mean, angels cost gems. We're gonna go straight for this. Right. That's at least our resources covered there. Then we have Cuthbert. Why don't you round up all these chests over here? The XP or the gold. Tough choice, really. I wouldn't mind the gold, to be honest. We're not really short on gold right now. It's just that... You know what, if we choose gold a few times, we can then instead expand our military perhaps a little bit, because currently we have our town. On the other hand, I want our heroes to be as strong as possible, so no experience it is. Yes, yes, yes. I want you to be expert air magic. That means mass haste. So powerful. Right. Advanced estates, money, yes. Isn't that your specialty? No, it isn't, but it does mean that your contribution to the cause is excellent. Right, you have... gives you to... Wait, expert first aid gives control of the first aid tent to the hero, healing 100 points of damage to the first unit of the selected stack. The second unit of the selected stack never has any damage, you know. They all fight in a line formation. First one takes all the hits. Now we're gonna do this, and then this. And then expert water magic. Cuthbert, mate, all of a sudden your skills is like insane. Wow. And your spell points are actually... Wow. Alright. Well, it seems that that is all our moves done pretty much. We could if we have Adelaide have all the angels, then she is going to be the only one hero being able to do anything. So you know what we're gonna do? Rosic, you don't have any of our supporting units. That is balls, man. Seeing how Rosic is closest though, we're gonna have Rosic grab these angels. And Adelaide is gonna go down and make a swoop down here. So yeah, that's the way we're gonna do it. So let's end the turn here. We'll probably see enemies popping up straight away, but let's see how it goes. No, the enemies stay in the underground. What a surprise, actually. Right, first thing we're gonna do is develop our town. I want a city hall. For that, we need a blacksmith, marketplace, and mage guild. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we start out with, so we might as well just build them in sequence, you know. Right. I'm not really afraid that the heroes will take over our town, so long as we defend these entrances pretty good. Then we should be alright. Now, you are... If you take that archangel, you have 4 regular angels. That's already pretty solid. you could charge in and take that one. However, Cuthbert could just move his Sorias, claim these resources, and then you'd have easier access towards this artifact. I think that is the way to go. Yeah, you go visit him. Very good. Then you get this, something that we most definitely need. And that's your movement done. Wow. I hope that we'll be able to get the sword right after this. I mean, that's kind of like the goal, so... There, let's see. Yes, of course I want to fight you lot. I mean, we have angels. What do you think? Kill. Right. Do we need to cast spells? Let's save our spell points. We might need them later. And for now, we don't really have a good and solid way of getting them back. So we'll wait. Right, I guess we'll just wait with you as well, you know, gain some defense bonus. And then we'll shoot. And then we kill. Oh, it's as simple as that. Yeah, go and attack our angels, you know, 9 damage. It will most certainly be an almost kill. Nice, we can also get this. It's a shame that's all though, but the black shard of the Dead Knight does increase our attack skill by 3. That's nothing to be sneezed at, honestly. Oops, nope. And Rosic. Why don't you go and grab these few angels? And then why don't you go and grab these few archangels, huh? Yes. And then why don't you go and grab those few archangels? Yes. I mean... Ooh, what? Lots of pit lords? Seriously? Also, there is a thing that we need to do. We kind of want to maneuver them in the center, more or less. Because that way they'll be able to access more of the battlefield, right? So... Now, I'm not really afraid of lots of infernal troglodytes. Oops. Why, Loinus? Why is it that you always have the bad draw on this? Now, I believe if I do wait... I don't know, let's check out what one of these troglodytes has. They have speed 5. And we have speed 4. But it was 5 now because we're in our home turf, you know, our home terrain. I don't know really. I think we're best off just peeling them down with magic arrows because that's cheaper per stack rather than, yeah. Unless they start stacking up by 3. You know, we can hit them all 3 at once. And then we're better off using the frost ring. Oh, that's the thing I was looking for. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly like this. This is just the thing I was talking about. Thank you. Oh man. I don't know if I have prophetic skills or anything, but wow. Alright, we're gonna shoot you lot. And then we're gonna kill this lot. Oops. Balls, I should have cast a spell there. Oh, that did cost us 1 precious archer. But we did level up, and now we have advanced air magic. Don't look so chubby, Loinit. I know you like it. Yeah, we're gonna go with experience for you. And you now have 2 fancy artifacts, which don't do anything. Not useful, at least. Pack of Cerberine. We need to break through here, but I don't think that Loinus is the man to do it. So instead, we'll have Loinus retreat for now. And I guess that's it, pretty much. Scout reports that there are several cave entrances in the area. It is likely that we will find several Nyan or Eofol fortifications hidden below ground. Several, even. Alright. Several, huh? Well, first we're gonna develop our own town. I need a... What do we need for this that we don't have? Yeah, wood. Oh man, we're in such a need for wood. We really need to get that, actually. Cuthbert, mate. I mean, you're already insane high level. You can't even reach that in time. You better make sure that you get over there ASAP. Really. We need that wood bad. We need that wood very, very bad. On the other hand, it seems if I just scout around, we have a mercury mine. We have another mercury mine over here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you know, the infernal castles, the hell castles, so to say, I believe that they rely on mercury most. So by keeping this one ours, we are kind of crippling them quite a bit. Right, we'll quickly grab this experience. There we go. Ooh, Adelaide, do I want to give you leadership? That is morale. That's not bad. On the other hand, I'd much rather get you pathfinding and the last magic. I mean, that would be most excellent, so we're gonna keep out on that. And we're just... What is this? Boots of Polarity? Wow, that sounds amazing. I don't even know what it does, but... Red Dragon Flame Tongue. Necklace of Dragon Teeth. I know that's pretty good. Same as that. Skills of the Great Basilics. Would it be better for us to go over here? Or to go over here? That's the question, of course. I don't really know. We'll have to see. For now, though, because we're closer over here... I do want this, though. This is... The artifacts here are a lot better. And I don't really know what kind of artifacts we can encounter over here. I mean, I know that there's wood and stuff there. But, see, here's the catch. The moment we move past this cave over here, well, we do have basic logistics, so we might be able to catch up on them, but currently our castle is kind of defenseless, really, you know, so the moment we open this up, we can never travel further than, yeah, it's an issue. I think we're actually better off if we move over here, to be honest. But we're, no. This is a tough choice to make. See, if we go over here, we know we have a better access. We have this artifact, we have crystals, and we have these two. I mean, these two are the stats that we need. What we get over here is a fairy ring and a well. I believe we have our own well, don't we? No, we don't. Getting a well available isn't a bad thing. Now, once we have a mage guild, we can have one of our heroes visit over there, and then their spell points will also be restored. So, you know what? What we're gonna do is we're just gonna kill this probably, and then go over there. If we do that though, there's a good chance another hero will appear there. So no, we're gonna kill off these Cerberii. You... Oh wait, no. You... Oh, you're also on the way over there? Right, okay, interesting. Then you're gonna grab these chests. Yes, you are. Nice, more experience. Oh, it's a shame you can't grab that one. I want you to grab these few archangels. Yes, and now we can grab this artifact, or we can grab the wood. To be honest, I mean, I'm much more after the artifact, if I'm honest. But the resources wouldn't be a bad thing either.